Okay, Monolith Gaming. I just woke up to the news that you are launching your new Kickstarter. And with a lot of guys who are looking very much forward to that, so thank you. It's very nice and it's very early since you closed down the old one, so it's good that you are fast. As you can see in the background, I just bought the old Conan 2015 board game. And mainly because I really love Warlord games, and I think that your Conan is one of the very best Warlord games with a lot of interesting mechanics and stuff like that. That being said, you're launching a new campaign, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about how I feel you could make the whole Conan franchise a better game, and just overall make it like take it from one of the best games to top of the bill. Okay, first of all, well, I've played a lot of Warlord games, and I think that what most of them are missing are real progress and real history. The new Kickstarter Oathsworn game, which you should check out if you don't know it, they are actually making two games in one. Understanding that the first half of the game you are in a world map, city map, whatever, and navigating around in a RPG kind of style, and you're trying to solve some kind of mystery, and you're trying to figure out what is my end game, what is the end boss, what am I trying to accomplish with these heroes. So, like the princess in the first scenario of Conan, she is stolen. If that should be the first game, then of course there should be some kind of a prelude to that. The king is screaming, the princess has been stolen and whatnot, and you have to figure out where is she stolen, why is she stolen, what can we do about it. Maybe get some henchmen, some items, and stuff like that. And then when you have done like an hour or so in the RPG game, you come to the end game, which is then the board with the Indian guys and the big snake, and then you can rescue the princess. And so on for the next campaign. You will gain some loot and stuff and levels and whatever. And then the next is the pirate game, perhaps. Then you have to do all sorts of stuff and then end the game. So the second half of the game is on the board with the pirates, and you're going to play the board game there. That would be so unbelievably cool. Okay, another thing, STLs. It's kind of big now. Everybody and their mama is either owning a 3D printer, or they are wanting to own one. And those for the terrain are actually quite cheap. And it's quite easy. There's a lot of companies selling STLs, and terrain and plateaus would be such a nice extra feature for every game, everywhere, ever. I played a lot of Hate from Command, and they have huts and they have plateaus and trees. I just think that those simple things just make the game a lot better, and it would be easy and cheap to just make them in STL, sell them for, I don't know, $20, something like that, and people could print out their own terrain. It would be very cool for also the dungeon and the castle and stuff like that. Yes, I have heard that you guys have been criticized for your, Conan manly. It's a very masculine game. But as we all know, the third movie was actually Red Sonja. So it would be very nice if you guys made an expansion, just typically 50 letters expansion with a new double-sided map and some different scenarios and stuff like that. And then Red Sonja would be like the theme and the boss character. You have to play her, of course. I think that would be very great. A lot of guys, of course, love half-naked chicks, but I think a lot of chicks also would think that it would be very cool with such a power lady in the game. And I'm also make Arnold Schwarzenegger appear in your campaign. It would be nice. And oh yeah, some overlaying tiles like you have in Batman. Again, like in the ship, you can only be on one deck. I think it's the upper deck. It would be nice if there was some lower decks, and you just put on 2 tiles, and now you're on the lower decks, and you remove them, and then you're on the upper decks. Or the tiles could just lay beside the ship, so when you venture down, just like with a castle or with a dungeon and stuff like that, maybe a tower, that you can be on more different levels at the same time. That would be awesome. I think that's all, and just keep spitting out new expansions. Also, so when you have the system, I originally thought that your Beyond the Monolith would be new expansions within the same game system, so that you could play, like now you can play Batman and Conan with the same stuff, but just put out new expansions, one a year or something like that. A small expansion with a double-sided map like Red SONYA would be very, very cool to just keep the game alive, right? Hope you like it. This is from Denmark. See you guys.